and I'm chairing this local area committee. Before I ask other councillors to introduce themselves, I will hand over to Democratic Services to read the housekeeping arrangements. But before I do that, I want to ask, has everybody turned their mobile phones off, please? Thank you. Over to you, Paul.
Thank you, Chair. I think you've just preempted some of the housekeeping there, actually. Please can I request that mobile telephones and other equipment are switched to silent mode so as not to disturb the conduct of the meeting. There is no fire test planned for today. If there is an emergency evacuation, please take instruction from council staff that are present at the meeting. The assembly point, if needed, would be Tudor Square. Toilet facilities are available in the town hall. I think everyone here probably knows where they are, so I'll not carry on much more. The meeting today is open to the public and will be streamed live for subsequent broadcast via the council's website. You should be aware that the council is a data controller under the Data Protection Act. Data collected during the webcast will be retained in accordance with the council's published policy. By entering the meeting room, you are consenting to being filmed and to the possible use of those images and sound recordings for webcasting. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Can I please ask members and officers to introduce themselves? We'll start with you, Paul, and then we'll go to you, Jane, and then go round.
Thank you, Chair. I'm Paul Robinson. I'm Democratic Services Officer and the clerk for this meeting.
Thank you.
Councillor Tony Downey, member for Mossborough Ward.
Councillor Karen McGowan, Burley Ward.
Councillor Matt Dwyer, Burley Ward.
Councillor Mick Rooney, unable to sign in and also unable to turn off his phone because it's a brand new one today and I don't know how to do it.
Councillor Glynis, Chapman, Mossborough Ward.
Councillor Willis Marshall, Woodhouse Ward.
Councillor Ian Horner, Baton Ward and Deputy Chair of the LAC.
Councillor Kurtis, Crossland, Councillor for Baton Ward.
Thank you. Do we want officers at the back to introduce themselves? Does everybody know who you are? We'll let you off. Carry on working. On the agenda, apologies for absence.
Chair, we've not received any apologies for absence, but
I have, Anne Woolhouse.
Can I give apologies for Councillor Denise Fox, please?
Thank you. Item 3 is exclusion of press and public. There are no items that are required to be excluded from this meeting. Item 4, declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest from any members, please? No? Thank you. Item 5 on the agenda, the previous minutes of the last meeting. We'll go through it page by page in case anyone has anything. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Page 9. Page 10. Page 11. Page 12. Page 13. Page 14. Page 15. Page 16. Can we agree those minutes? Thank you. Item 6, South East Budget Report. This is you, Jane, please.
So in front of you, you have the proposed budget report for the £100,000 project fund. Within the report, there's also an appendices as well, which details the two large projects that we have discussed in our informal LAC meetings And then within the budget report, there's also an update on current spend. So you'll note from the report that the two projects that need approval are the sums of £45,000 for the environmental stewardship team and £30,000 for a community development worker for the South East area. So the ask from the report and from myself is if as members you have any questions around that, and if you agree the proposal to fund those two projects.
I would suggest, colleagues, that we've really worked hard on this over the last few meetings. I don't think that there's any need to go over old ground. But if anyone has any questions? No? So we need to agree them then. So all those in favour? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. And the other thing in the report to note is the current spend, which is on page 4, and that totals £6,000. And that leaves us with a balance of £19,000 for projects for the remainder of 24-25, and that's just for noting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item 7. All these members of the public, have they got any questions? Answer is no. Okay, that's it. All that is left for me to say is I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very healthy, happy New Year to all of you. Thank you very much for coming to the town hall this evening. Seems a bit of a trail, but we had no choice. So thank you, and yeah, next meeting is on the 12th of February. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice evening. You can go for a drink now. Or you can walk around these markets. Yeah, why not?